This is Peter Lau. Today is Monday, April 29th. I'm at 1200 South 9th Avenue, Arcadia, California. I'll be entering through the right side cleanout. And in a brief moment, we will be transitioning to the end of the sewer line, as that provides the clearest video. We're about 92 feet into the main sewer line where it hit a blockage point. Blockage point is due to excessive root intrusion within the main line. And we're noted at a depth of about 5 feet. I'll be making my way back towards the access point. So currently what you're seeing on the screen, the very left-hand side is grease buildup, and then there, as I push a little bit further down, you can see it's just heavily infested with roots. And then right about here is where I get stopped. So I will take a moment to pause the video, so I'm going to run some water to clear up the camera head so we have a better video quality. So I did clear up the camera head. We're currently still 91 feet out from the house. Again, we are working our way back from as far as we could get back into the home. So currently we're working our way back from clay piping, and right off the bat you can see that there is some minor root intrusion, and there was more root intrusion further down the line, which again, that was the blockage point. And the reason why cities like to use clay for their sewer line, it's relatively inexpensive and it does have a long estimated service life. However, again, root intrusion and offsets are very common problems within the clay portion of the line. Typically, root intrusion is a reoccurring problem, so if you were to clear out the line via snaking or hydrojetting, the roots will grow back at some point if the vegetation is still growing. So currently, as you saw near the beginning of this video, there is a slower drainage due to the root intrusion. It's not causing a complete blockage at the present time of inspection. However, given enough time and water usage along with just flushing down sewage, that will most likely cause a complete blockage at some point. Again, just more offsets and root intrusion within the line. And now we're making our way back from a turn. And we have transitioned materials from that clay piping to cast iron. So cast iron indicates that we're getting closer into the home. There are some cases where it is all cast iron connection up until the city sewer connection. In this case, there is clay and cast iron. So some issues that arise with cast iron. One issue is scaling. What scaling is basically a buildup of minerals, and it gets caked onto the interior side of the line. As you're seeing here, they look like blistering. And the issue with scaling is that it makes it hard for me to detect if there are any leaks or cracks on the exterior side of the line. And cast iron only has about an estimated service life of about 50 to 70 years. That goes without saying that it is case by case. I have seen cast iron last about 80 to 100 years, but really depends on how the quality of the line is at that time of inspection. So. So there is a slight pooling of water within the cast iron portion of the line as well. This is very likely due to grease buildup on the interior side of the pipe. So that's why the color of the water is dark. It's just debris mixed with grease and just anything else that was flushed into the line. As you can see, the screen is completely dark. That's because the camera head is submerged underwater. And now we have gone above water, making our way back from the turn. And as you can see, the bottom side of the pipe is just a darker color than the rest of the line. That's because that's where the grease buildup is most severe. The grease itself is not causing any blockages at the present time of inspection. However, to further avoid the buildup, do not flush down foods, oils, or grease into the line. And now we are getting closer to the access point that was used initially. And this concludes the inspection of the main sewer line. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to call, text, or email me. Thank you.